Hi guys, it's Evelyn and welcome back to another week of this Runner Loves Purple run streak. And today I come to you on a Tuesday. Yesterday was just a off day, rest day, so I just did a very late mile. It was my niece's birthday and we went down to a restaurant in London, and I obviously was working earlier in the day and I wasn't able to fit in my run beforehand, so I ended up doing a lastminute.com run earlier than today though, but lastminute.com it was about 10:15, so I just did a mile. I probably would have done a mile anyway because it's a rest day, but I don't have to do any not park runs anymore, so I don't even have to try and get to a 5k. But today, Tuesday the 27th of July, is my 1700th day of run streaking. So I've been running every single day since the 1st of December 2016, and it's now the 1700th or 1700th day of my run streak. So I didn't really organize anything or celebrate in any other way apart from my usual run the numbers. So I haven't had a look at it yet. I'll give you an overlay of what it was, but I try to run 1700 on the roads because I have quite a grid-like street opposite where I live. So I normally, you've seen it on the 365 I did and all the numbers I do. I was always on a street, so I hope it turns out okay. When I drew it out on footpath, didn't look too good, but I always have to give it a go. But yeah, it was supposed to be a recovery run today of 30 minutes, but of course, delays, but it's not a delay. It's I worked till 3, went to help my dad do something for about an hour and a half, and then my niece picked up her keys to her new rental flat, and we went to IKEA to get furniture and have a little browse. This is my first time in IKEA for over a year and a half, and so we're basically, and I forgot to wear my watch, so I don't even know how many steps I did, but we were walking around, getting things, making note of things. And then we bought a sofa. We thought we could bring it back today, but I only have a Kia. And even with the seats down, it was 3 big boxes. So that's going to be delivered in a couple of days instead. But yeah, we tried. We did most of the things that we could get. And then ended up driving back. So the one that we go to closest is Milton Keynes, and ended up driving back here for about 11:15. So I couldn't really get myself out there until just now. So I've just come back. It's about 11:15 now. But yeah, it took me about 15 minutes to run about 17 minutes to run 2.5 kilometers. So that would be a 34-minute 5k if I did the whole recovery run properly. But recovery run's supposed to be slow and steady, so it's fine. I'm not too bothered. But my mile yesterday was fast. It was like 10 minutes 25 seconds on this little mile loop that I have going. So I alternate the direction that I take it in, and I went the normal way that I go, and it was 10 minutes 25, so not too bad. Anyway, waffled on for quite a bit for a non-run and a recovery run. But 700 days running, and I'm going to keep going. So I'll see you tomorrow for the next update. All right, bye. Hi guys, it's Evelyn coming to you from Sunday, last day of the week, long run Sunday. I haven't done too well this week with the training runs. I've been very reluctant, procrastinating, pushing off the run till later in the day. And it's not that I'm not wanting to run, it's just getting out there has been difficult. But once I'm out there, if there's time, I can do it fine. So I think the last post was on my 700th run streak day, which I was happy to complete. It was supposed to be a recovery run, and I probably only did half of it, and it was only because I was running the numbers 1700 on the street. But it was fun to do, as always. And then the subsequent days, I just did my minimum mile. But the one good thing about those miles, they got progressively faster each day. So my last mile was 10 minutes 18. That's quite good for me over the past few weeks and months. So I'm happy to see that my pace, even though it's just for a mile, is there, it hasn't gone away. I did do one interval session as well, which was a 6-minute threshold run and then a 1.5 minute recovery run or recovery walk for me. And that was 4 times with a 10-minute warm up and cool down. And that went really well. I was doing basically 10k pace for most of it, 2 lots of 6 minutes. I think one 6:04 and then one was 5:47. So not bad at all. And then so yesterday, parkrun day. I missed parkrun. I missed the second one, but I went to the first one back, so I'm happy with that. I'm just not used to getting up on a Saturday morning these days, so I have to get back into the swing of that. Again, that my procrastination. And the weather was poor yesterday. Very gloomy, raining, chucking it down 1 second, sunshine the next. And then today, I'm back to work today, and of course I didn't do my long run yesterday. So I just did it now, basically come back from about half an hour ago. So it was 2.5 hours easy run again, same as last week. But this week I actually got to 2.5 hours. Also, it was much faster overall because last week I got to 2 hours, 4 minutes and only got to 10 miles. I say only, 10 miles is a lot, but I only got to 10 miles. And then today I got to 10 miles at about 1 hour, 50 minutes. So about 15 minutes faster to get to 10 miles. And then I got to 13.1 miles, half marathon by 2:29. So I just put 2.5 hours for the half marathon, which isn't bad for running on my own for that distance. I did much better on the way out, and that was about, my 10k was about 1 hour, 6 minutes. So if I could have done it evenly, I should have got to 20k at 2:12, 2:13, but I think I was already at 2:20 by 20k. And then the last k, my legs were aching so much. My body and my mind were ready to go, but my legs, especially my thighs, were saying no, basically. So the last 5k was slower, or the slowest. They're going from 7 minutes. So the last 4k I think was 7 minutes 4, then 7:20, and then 7:40, and then the last one I walked a lot, and that was 8:22. So and then I picked it up for the last 0.1. But yeah, happy with the first half. Obviously need to train more to get the second half to be at least the same, because obviously I'm going to have to do double that in the marathon. So I need to pick up my game. I just need to stick to the training plan during the week. And even if I'm reluctant to do it when I get out there, just do the training plan. Don't think about doing minimum of a mile. So that's what I'm going to try and do. And as usual, here's an update of what I did last week. As you can see, didn't do all of the sessions, and I didn't even walk, but there you go. As the running guy says, onwards and upwards. I'll see you next week. Hope you had a good week or couple of weeks of running. How is your training going? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, please do select like, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do subscribe, and I'll see you next week for another one. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.